When Evola was writing Revolt against the modern world, he would have expected that the book would become, in some sense, the light of the world, as decadence and modernity continue their war on tradition. Yet he would have perhaps not thought of it in ways in which the modern readers of Evola analyze him. Of course, not all analysis is equally bad or good, but some misconceptions remain even in works that try to portray Evola's thoughts as honestly as they can. So much is lost in translation from one time and mentality to other. When Evola talks about modern decadence not being modern, he is pointing out how modernity is a relative concept. This is the reason why it is 21st century argument is an argument that progressives find endearing, though it makes no sense from the perspective of the right, because every century has been relatively modern to the previous one, except perhaps the first one. The translation of ages is contained in the myths accompanying them. The humanity remembers the past through tales more clearly than anything. Humanity, when it rose, put itself in environments that were different than the instinctive nature it possessed, and thus the battle against humanity began, with earliest examples of progress. Progress, according to Evola, is not entirely bad, yet it may obscure the truth about human impulses and intuitions by putting them in artificial environments. Sometimes the truth is lost faster than it could be gained, and the delusion is the arrival of decadence. This lack of metaphysical knowledge is the part of the movement of time and cannot be undone. While those who hold the torch of traditionalism might be praiseworthy, tradition, if true, need no man to save it. If it needs a man to protect itself, it is not a true tradition to begin with. The rekindling of the fire of tradition is not something done by humans, but by the order of time, the metaphysical drama that we all are part of, which is way more powerful than we could ever be. Evola, in this sense, is not a reactionary. He is a man in hibernation, expecting the fall of winters by the sun of the tradition that will dawn on the society as it successfully proceeds to kill itself. The decadence of society starts from a rapid change which results in loss of primordial knowledge, the creation of environment, be it physical or intellectual, that refuses outright to understand and entertain humanity of humans is the beginning of delusion. As a tree with rotten root produces a rotten fruit, any new ideology built on the one that is already fake remains fake, ever more so as society marches on to the end of the cliff. The reactionary tries to fight it with all his might. The conservative tries to prevent society from crumbling down. In end, they both serve as useful tools of the demon of progress by giving it the enemies it needs and the delusion it wishes to survive on. The Aryans become defiled, the society loses its sheen, the golden age ends, the iron age is the end. Yet the tradition survives in some or the other form. The fall of humanity and its reclamation, the themes of esotericism and the virtues of spiritualism progress even through decadent means because of eternal truth inside them. The degenerate man is the same as the virtuous one. This is perennialism. The wise regarding the truth and the nature of forms, while outnumbered by ignorant, ride the beast of modernity and stay aloof from its decadence as much as possible, because the world is unreal. The forms are the real truth. But what about activists? The man himself is responsible for his woes. The wise realize the false dichotomy of the world. Those who want to do something wait for the right moment. Others fall inside the trap of ignorance. Yet the inner transformation becomes the victory. The man who rides the tiger becomes the conqueror. As he abandons the society, the last light of traditionalism dies. And then, after the dark night, the next day, the sun of traditionalism rises again.